couple minutes.
No worries, thank you. So, Keish, guys, interesting. I'd have to say, I feel like this is very much a T-sided map, in my opinion. Do you agree, Sogata?
Yeah, that seems to back up the way. I don't know. I feel like whenever I've played this map, even though I'm a Silver 2 scrub, it's always been CT sided, but that may change in higher ranks or
Well, I think
these matchups.
I'd like to think this map, this being considered one of the larger maps in terms of rotations, I'd certainly hope that if the CTs do get pushed very early on, they can rotate quickly. But we've seen a lot of matches in this tournament so far. A lot of the teams seem to over-rotate. So there has been very few cases, but it has occurred where the teams have faked a bomb site and it has fooled the CTs completely.
I've over-rotated a few times on your mother too.
Okay. We'll get into the match in just a second, guys. But looks like a fair play. UNT's having a fucking epic day. Man, I hope your day continues to be even more epic than it already is. So, yeah, looks like the teams are pretty much fully loaded in now. I'll have to see, though. We'll have a quick look through, if we can, the skins. So it looks like Xeno's currently pulling through the M4 Royal Guardian. Oh, who's this? Looks like Zythix is pulling off the M4 Leaded Glass. Interesting. Garda, how do you feel about these skins?
I think they're stupid, and Zythix pretty stupid. And yeah, well, they say the clothes you wear represent you, and if you wear stupid clothes, that means you're a stupid person.
We'll have to see, though. Yeah. I'd like to think... It would be interesting that a lot of the players don't have knives at the moment. I'd love to see a knife review. Although we will see it on the knife round, I'd like to think that how many skins are currently on T and the CT sides does give an indication of who will win. As it is tried and true that skins do in fact equal wins. It is proven on domination servers, guys. So feel free to use our WS command as much to your heart's content. You're welcome to change your knife skins and your gun skins as much as you want.
Yeah, we do not support illegal immigrants.
Oh, we can't say that, Garda. We've had numerous complaints about
We support illegal immigrants.
It will be interesting.
Is that better for you, kids?
Game has just started. Just waiting on your delay.
Guys. So the game will be starting very shortly, guys. And we'll have to see. We'll see how the knife round goes.
Yeah, very disappointing.
Looks like our Pandora, our fellow non-Australian of the server, has connected to the server, and he will be shortly loading in. Looks like both sides. Looks like a lot of the sides are all readied up completely already.
Nino is 14-3. Warm-up warrior.
Looks like maybe tryharding a bit too hard. Crispy glocking at Xeno pistoling, and Xeno getting the kill there. We'll have to see how the CTs. I'd like to hope the CTs are prepared for this. So I'd love to see a couple of mid smokes coming out, possibly some mid boosts from the T side, maybe some even counter boosts from the CT side. But it does seem a bit unlikely for such a low skill match, I'd like to think. So Def versus
Pandora and Def failing to ready up.
Yeah, it looks like they are being a bit of a detriment to their team already, guys. But we'll see. BZ is correct, guys. If you ever do commands, always use the / key on your keyboard. There's no need to lose the exclamation mark key. There we go. Knife round will be starting, boys. The looks interesting. Only C3 Peck is the only CT without a knife skin. And it looks like Slacks and Crispy have no knife at all. So it looks like the CT side are already taking an advantage.
CT side, they have a very bland taste in knives.
So it looks like they will both be going to mid. Oh, it looks as though CTs have been caught. Oh no, the T side's been caught out. Two CTs have already taken. CTs are just controlling it. Pandora on one
T's
health.
have been pounded.
Pandora gets absolutely cleared out.
Zaki stays. Interesting choice.
Choosing to stay, I think that's a good stay on the CT side. Definitely for early rounds. Definitely on cash. I'd like to think that the CTs, coming up for interesting spawns, but coming up for a match, there we go. Coming up early onto a match, I'd like to think the CT side is a bit easier. In terms of the T side, you've got to push out. CTs, you're expecting them to come from a certain area, but we'll have to see. Looks like Crispy, he doesn't even have a Glock skin as well. Interesting. It's a bold strategy going skinless this round, I guess. Maybe protesting. Looks like the T side, though, is heading towards the A side. CTs are playing 2 on site, though. Looks like they're playing 1 on mid. Mid is pushing up highway. T's are coming out strong early.
Delena push out, giving all the CTs time to rotate.
Zaki gets one. So Xeno gets a kill. Crispy picks him out. T's pushing out so slowly. CTs have rotated completely. Thrax on 82 with the bomb. Does get Slicer.
Zithic sneaking up from behind. See if he's
Could
successful.
be. Looks like, Zithic's getting behind. Does see Crispy.
And he gets destroyed. That was sad.
T side is recovering incredibly well so far. Xeno pushing in, though. He does get one.
Good hope Xeno will clutch it.
Pretty even match. Both armor, both on around 50 HP points. Thrax barely shot in the back. He doesn't have a kit, so he does not have much time to defuse it. Does get the kill. He should have
absolutely
plenty of time to defuse this, guys.
Thrax is mad.
A surprising win from the CTs. It was very much, looks like CT sided, then T sided, then CT. Xeno picking up 3 kills that round. Incredible performance. And Crispy as well, picking up 3.
Looks like the warm-up warrior was true to his gameplay.
See Xeno picking up a Deagle armor. Interesting strategy. Zaki with an MP9. Pandora is sitting in spawn. It's a strange strategy. We'll see if it pays off for Pandora. Looks like the
T's push up mid. No CTs are watching it. Should be an easy push out.
There isn't a CT mid. That looks like they are sitting around the truck area. And the B side
Zaki does spot them.
It looks as though the B side play. They do see him pushing through mid. The C3 Peck and Zithic pushing from B side.
Zithic misses all his shots. That was really should let go of the
They do get
USP.
2 Ts though. Currently a 3v3. The B side is open. Do the T side rotate the B fast enough? They are going through tree room by the looks of it. Also the T side.
Gracious is abusing me.
The Thrax does get the perfect spray down though. That looks like Slicer is slowly rotating around. We'll see how this goes with the MP7 for him. Nearly gets one. Shoots the bum of him. Slicer does get one. Slacks 22 HP, a pistol and a dream. Slicer does have armor though. Does dink Slicer. He's very low. Does get the kill. Incredibly Slacks. Pulling it off. Incredible.
Easy round for the T's, just like it was very easy for me to seduce Gracious's mother.
Very much so. B's, just to confirm, yes, there is weapon skin on this server. Those without a skin are just choosing to not use one in some form of protest, possibly. Taking Zaki going for the armorless AWP on round 3. Very, very concerning for the CT side. They just bought up and they're force buying again. The T side are playing close around garage area. We'll have to see how they rotate out though. They do. Looks like T side does have control of mid up top side now. Looks like the CTs are playing pretty passive on the mid at the moment though. Looks like Slicer's choosing to not peek. Zithic does get one from the vent. Pushing through, Zithic hit to 73.
Xeno's got a hard eye on them. CTs are rotating over. T's still taking it.
Zaki AWP with the armor gets one. Pandora's scared to take the AK, but he does get it. Looks like the T side are going for a rotate back to A. This is way too late, though. They know their positions.
CTs will catch them off guard.
Looks like Zaki peeking Arliss with the AWP does get punished heavily. Isn't killed, though. Zaki does get one. Can he get the second? Thrax kills Slicer. Zaki with the AWP. He can potentially kill him in one go. Oh, no. All the CTs are completely lost their pants and they're off the A site. Though Zaki does get the cross from mid,
Zaki's
possibly.
gonna know.
Oh, Thrax playing it very quietly. Does look highway. Oh, Zaki with a perfect
Damn,
pick on
peeked
Thrax. Well,
Thrax is absolutely useless. What a joke of a round.
we'll have a look at the quick scoreboard just loading in. Yeah, it does look like Thrax at the moment. He's 4-3. He's doing the best for his team, surprisingly enough. But Zaki 6-2, pulling through strong. We'll have to see how we go. Surprisingly, Thrax is on 138 ADR. Very much surprising. Teaser saving, though. Full eco going towards... Oh, Zaki gets one in A main. Teaser just scared to shitless. They didn't want to push through at all now. Zaki does shoot. Slacks through the wall of Squeaky. Incredibly, Slicer gets one. Slicer gets two. Zaki gets one. Double kill from both at the moment. Can there be a 3K coming in from one of these players? Slicer gets the jumping headshot down onto Thrax.
CT's up by 3, up by 2. Can't count.
I'm not surprised at that. I think CT's...
As said before, CT-sided map.
I think
I'm sure the
CT's
T's will come
yeah.
back when the switch happens.
I'm a bit surprised, though. T-side looking very lackluster at the moment. Only winning the second round. Yes, we'll have to see how they go, though. Though that is that punish of the third round AK buy. CTs do have 2 AKs on side. Zeno opting for the Negev, surprisingly enough. He does have money for a proper rifle, though. Looks like T-side will be playing slow. They all possibly... Looks as though Pandora may be going for the smokes towards A side. No. It looks as though the T side don't really know how to execute and B push at the moment. They're not going for any smokes through sunroom or flashes or anything of the sort. They're just McFuddling around. Slicer gets one.
Like just getting peeks.
Yeah.
Don't like to push aside.
It seems the T side only knows how to go for the A side at the moment, surprisingly enough. But it is down to a 2v2 situation. CTs do have relatively good control of the bomb sites. Looks as though the T side will be sitting towards that mid area.
Zeno is currently whacked up like your mother.
Though, oh, Zeno doesn't get him. Zaki does have the info of both players now, though. He does hear him. Or very...
Zaki constantly buying an AWP. Hasn't had the best accuracy with it, though.
I'm just thinking that's a very smart smoke for the for the T side, sorry. Appears as though it could possibly be a B push and this rotate quickly to B. Looks like Zaki...
Zaki's using this shift to walk.
Zaki should have
Take it
wind
slow.
of this. He does have time. Does he get the pick? He does hear him entering the area. Drop down for the... Oh, barely... He is picking out, though. Zaki barely misses him. Does see one back of sight. Misses. Don't even shoot him. Goes for the Molotov in the incorrect area. Goes for the low
Gets
flashbang
caught
as
off.
well. Interesting.
Then gone.
So T-side picking that one up, though, it was very costly. Because though Def does not have enough to buy. Let's see if he goes for an SMG or something of the sorts. Though Zaki can't resist himself. He has to have the AWP. He's gone again. For an armorless... I'm surprised he went for armorless at all. He chose to buy a kit over buying at least body armor, at least. Very surprising.
strange
Yes.
choice.
So Zaki will be pushing towards this A main area. Playing a bit slow at quad at the
In the
moment.
cover.
The T side are playing pretty straightforward. Zaki misses the shot, takes
shot.
some body damage. Whiffs again. Zaki, third whiff with the AWP, completely missing everyone.
Clearly, Zaki's walls aren't paying off too well. Might want a refund.
The OT side will be planting the bomb in A. It's pretty much a default plant. It's pretty normal. They do see one T at the truck, though. C3 pack does get one. Does get two. Can C3PEG control this round for him? He doesn't know. I don't know the slices there. C3PEG getting 3.
Def is shooting at a wall.
That's incredible. CT somehow recovered. Now, do they go pick up Zaki's AWP? Do they see the value in it? They do by the looks of it.
Quadra is currently mad as usual. You know, I can't wait to pound that entire team.
It's as though they are giving the AWP back to Zaki. Bold move. Zaki now purchasing body armor. He has the money for the grenades.
Still buying an AWP. That's 3 rounds in a row.
It's very surprising for Zaki. He's opting to buy no grenades at all for his team. Now, I'd say it's a smart strategy, to be honest. I'd like to think that, although it does look like the T side are going for possibly some sunroom flashes for push. Slack's preparing Slack's flashes out the site. CTs will be prepared. T's are throwing.
Oh my god, they're
pretty
pushing.
normal.
Oh my god, this is so exciting. I can't believe this is happening right
No,
now. They are delaying the
T
round.
side is now pushing back towards mid. They do not execute the B push once again.
They are hopping around trying to figure out what to do. Very arguing in voice right now.
It looks as though the rotate may possibly work. They do have Slicer on the side with an AK. A Slicer gets one, C3PEG gets the other. Looks like they're stuck in A main now. They don't want to push out. Do see 2 with AKs. 3 peek out kill Slacks.
Has not been a good eco round for the T
Very
side.
much. Thorax doesn't get anything.
Absolutely mowed
What can
down.
I say? T-side just look extremely dominant at the moment. Slicer with 12 kills. Zithic only with 1 kill. As well as Def. Def is currently 1 and 7. Does have 4 assists, but such a poor performance so far.
T's once again going for an A push. Zaki sits with his 4th AWP in a row.
Zaki doesn't perform better with this AWP. I'd be tempted just to pass him off completely. Zaki will be the main
Was it?
controller of A. They've left A completely for Zaki pretty much. Zaki does peek. Doesn't
CT's
see
are
anything
so
though.
wealthy as Bill
If
Gates.
Zaki peeks
right now.
again, he may. Zaki does get one. Peeking to A main left side. Zaki doesn't see anything. I think T side are a bit scared at the moment. Squeaky pushing out. They are pushing quickly to A now. Oh, Zaki legs one. Zaki misses a no scope. Does get taken out.
Def and Crispy left alone
Crispy
in the
with
woods.
a late push to the side. And looks as though Def stuck around the quarter area. This could be potentially bad. Def does get a high flash out, though he does miss.
Def's in a perfect situation for a 1v2.
He's in a pretty good position, but they do know he does miss
Seems
a
to
high
be
flash.
wasting his nades though.
Let's see how it goes. Flashing banks going out everywhere, missing. Oh, that's a good. I think it's a very good push at the moment for C3PEG, though he does see. He does
Crunch
get
right
entry
there.
box. I'm a bit surprised actually. The T side, they don't have a buy this round by the looks of it. Zaki, he does pick up a Hummer. Def did pick up 2 kills at the moment, though Zithic did also pick up 2. Def at the,
Slice has picked up the pace, getting some kills for his team.
yeah, but Def is just underperforming at the moment. It does look like Def will be going for possibly a window smoke here. We'll see how it looks. It looks as though they are potentially prepared for this map. Def peeking out mid, doesn't see anything. CT side.
Once again with the AWP.
So Zaki whiffed a couple shots. I tell you what, that is why people speak behind Zaki's back. Never trust a man who can whiff and demote such as him. C3PEG does take out Crispy though.
T's waiting for that smoke to clear. Smoke off Zaki poorly.
I tell you what, Beast Hero, I'm pretty happy with the scores at the moment. Although
Still not pushing out.
yeah,
Just getting
T-side
crunched off
just-
one by one.
it seems as though the CTs just have this concrete defense and retakes. Slicer with an
Thrax doesn't even
incredible
get the-
flick on the Thrax. Slicer getting 2 Slicers, just pulling through at the moment. 3 kills that round for Slicer. I'd have to say the scores, I'm a bit surprised. The T side are just underperforming by the looks of it. it seems as though they just refuse to properly execute the B site. They throw their smokes, they throw their flashes, and then they sit there thinking, oh, garage looks nice this time of year, and then they just walk back. Honestly, I think the T side
Choose to buy.
T side moving towards the B side again. It's almost guaranteed they won't push it.
Oh, see the walls.
Does get Zithic with a strange smoke, though he does push through. Looks like the T side is slowly pushing. They do pick up C3. B side completely empty at the moment, though. Slicer is slowly pushing through the vent. Does get picked up, Slicer. Zeno and Zaki. Zeno gets one. This could possibly be a win. Oh no. Zeno, poor aim. Zaki with an AWP. It is possible, but Zaki looking to save. Tell you what, CT side at the moment, they are absolutely cashed up. I don't see any reason Zaki would try and honestly lose the AWP for this. Currently, Zaki's sitting on 8.3k. Full pretty much utility. Oh my lord. Zaki picks up Slack on the exit. What a... It looks as though they did want to hunt for the AWP, but they just completely attack long range with AKs. Not working out well for him at all. Zaki showing us a beautiful love heart at the moment. I tell you what, Beast, I believe this server is 128 ticks. I can just double check. I believe it is 128 ticks. Beast, though you'd have to confirm.
Or still hasn't bought, staying AFK in spawn.
Pandora, yeah, interesting. I believe it may be because of Pandora's international ping. He may be that far behind. Looks like they're going for another B execute. It worked out well last time when they actually pushed the site. They'll try it again. Looks like CTs are more prepared though. Oh, looks as though Slicer is behind. Slicer somehow killing Pandora behind. Must have been the international lag. Slicer does get picked up. Zaki, Kenny 1v3, same situation. Pretty much same utility. Can he do it again? Looks as though Zaki is flashing sight. Can Zaki push this? I honestly don't think a CT or T side flashing very high. Zaki getting picked off. They do opt for taking the AWP, surprisingly, on the T side. I don't think the AWP is effective compared to the CTs on the T. I don't think the T side have you much use for an AWP. Zaki
buys a Nova with the AWP.
Purchasing a Nova. No one's picking it up. Possibly a mispurchase for Zaki. Money, currently his team is very poor. I know Zeno does get the Nova, so it's all good, guys. It wasn't a mispurchase. Though T-side are sitting around.
No one is at A.
Oh, wait, Zaki holding a T-side, looking towards A main again. Zaki has the angle, does get full flashed. Oh, T, so they rush in now, pants it down. Though they seem to be pre-firing a very strange angle for the AWP. AWP peeking. Slacks does get one. Flash missing Zaki. Oh, Slicer getting crispy in the back. Zaki does seem cross A main. He can't hold the angle here. Nades coming out. Quad does hit its mark. Though Zeno taking damage. I don't think Slacks can get out of this position at the moment. And Thrax looking pretty stuck. Thrax does get a kill though. Can T somehow recover? They are some flashing out the site. They have one smoke to make use of. Flashing again. Rotating out. Surprisingly, Zaki missing the exit AWP shot on him. I honestly don't know, cause it seems like a lot of the sides are currently buying utility. It must look good, Quasar. It must be for the stats, you know? When you end the round, it looks better if you have more grenades, because it looks like you're more skilled, you didn't have to use them. But T side is getting planted on the B side. Do you think they'll contest this one, Garda? What do you think?
Be a wise decision too. They're far greater in health.
Looks like Decoy's
takes down.
Decoy coming out for Zaki. Oh, Slacks does get Zaki though. 1v1 situation. Slacks is so low. Zithic slowly getting through the box. Does pistol him down. Does Zithic have time? Does have defuse kit. He should have time here. Yeah, he does. So 8-4 performance from the CT to T side. I can't say it's too surprising. I'm a bit surprised though the T side haven't gone a lot better, but it's possibly the players are just a bit, a bit lethargic at the moment, not warmed up at all. Def's probably been too busy chatting up E-Girls, Pandora. It must be a lag with Pandora, because it looks like Pandora. Yeah, Pandora's sitting on currently 100 ping. So it must be an issue.
T's like to come in strong and then back out and let all the CTs rotate.
It looks like T side have found their stride. They are pushing perfectly the B side. All the CTs are rotated now. Zaki with the AWP once again, opting for armor this round, surprisingly. Oh, Zaki taking a bit of chip damage, and he looks a bit confused with that chip damage, actually.
See, playing the retake.
I'd have to say Def is currently sitting on 1 health. Pandora is only sitting on double that, currently on 2 health. This doesn't look good for the T side, but Slicer and Slicers are very low. We'll see how this plays out. Looks like the T side just holding pretty well. CTs aren't pushing much at all. Slicer is still sitting B main. Slicers, it looks like... Oh, Zaki does get one. It looks as though they're not opting for defending. So Slicer gets one. He does run away. He does hear the rest of them, though. Does he peek? Oh, looks like a player is taken out by the bomb. I believe that to be Def. Interestingly enough. Bit of a late rotate on there. Yeah, it looks like Pandora died. Looks like the T side.
Been pushing back pretty hard.
3 T's currently sitting on 8 kills. Slacks on 6. Def on 7. Though Slicer way out ahead. Slicer currently sitting on 18 kills for his team. Slicer is just pulling it out. Zeno with an excellent pick on mid. Zaki going for armor once again. C3 Peck doesn't buy anything. Strangely enough, Zaki is more than enough to buy something for C3 Peck. He chooses not to. Could possibly be a bit of miscommunication from the CT side here. Though Zaki does get 2 with the AWP. Oh, Zeno missing a shot when needed. Bomb is out in the open. This is a pretty bit of a bomb stuck site. I'll tell you what, for the T side at the moment. I don't think they will recover this bomb anytime soon. We'll have a quick look at the scoreboard, guys, if we can. If Counter can have a quick look at the scoreboard, guys. If you can hear us. Oh, Onions is here. Congratulations, Onions. How are you feeling?
Why are we congratulating me?
Just for being here. It's such an onerous achievement during the commentator's box.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure Garda was okay. Just been hearing.
I'm not. No, I can have some chocolate milk.
I've just been hearing some rumors, Garda, that maybe you've had a stroke or 2. Everything's all good?
Oh, that's part of the daily routine for me.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm sure he's alive, Mr. Onion, sir.
Okay.
Oh,
goodbye.
C3 Peck getting a fat double kill.
Crushed.
It looks as though chat is currently popping off. Otis, quick shout out to Otis. Otis, Garda is still barely speaking even when Onions is directly talking to him.
Very strange the T's didn't spend all their money. Def saved $5,000 in the last round. Very weird.
Strange. We'll have to see. So pretty even matchup at the moment. 10-5 for the CT side. I'd like to think, in a perfect world, CTs will be picking up 10 rounds this time. T's will be picking up 5. It'll be an even 15-15 game, but you never know. It looks like Slicer and Zaki and his team is currently pulling miles ahead.
See if the T side chemistry works for the boys.
It looks as though Slicer is currently sitting on 128 average damage per round, pulling ahead incredibly. They'll have to see. Only C3 Peck though sitting on 5 flashbangs as well as Zeno at the moment. Incredible performance at the moment. Yes, we'll have to see how they go though. It looks like Zithic, C3 Peck, and Zeno are currently spamming commands. Zeno pulling off the tried and true strategy of changing your knife mid-game. Slicer
See,
going for a weapon
Eagle.
orb, interestingly enough. Here we go. Looks like the T side are pushing quickly. This is what I like to see. T side is just slamming the B side. It looks like Pandora will be pushing Heaven. Just a quick rotate, a quick positioning from the T side. 4 members on site. C3 pick with a Deagle. I don't see any way CTs can take this back. They hear the vent.
Taken out nearly. T's are firmly holding the bomb site.
Yeah, T
Peaked at
side,
1.
absolutely just clearing house. What can I say?
Very unlucky.
T side Slicer hitting a 20 kill mark at the moment, even though it's already 17 rounds in. Extreme performance. CT side at the moment are just underperforming. Guys, we might have to check with Def after game. Is he lacking something? Is his team chemistry bad? He seemed to go extremely well in the first game of the match, but no.
No need to jump to conclusions. I'm sure they got a chance.
You don't even know with Def. You know, I'd like to think that Def is one of those players where he's very much has off and on days, you know, similar to a light switch, you know, but you never know. Well, quick look at
CT pistols. T's with the force by.
looks like the force buy is paying off. Xeno does get picked off by Pandora. This could be costly, giving a gun over. Yeah, it looks like Pandora is picking up the MAC-10. See if he does give it to... Oh no, Pandora has got head armor. The T side are going back to the B side by the looks of it. Meanwhile, on the Twitch chat, looks like
CT.
Pods is going for the one-man spam. Guys, can I just have all T's and all CTs? Just, guys, do you want to ping Pods in Twitch chat? Thank you. Just make sure you ping
He's a
Pods
roll.
for life in the Twitch chat, guys. Oh, Onions, welcome back, brother.
Hi, Garda. I just thought I'd let you know that there's a doctor watching the stream. They would like to know if you would have an appointment afterwards. They just got a few things they'd like to discuss with you. Maybe run some experiments, etc.
Experiment.
Yeah, well, you know, it's weird how you can type faster than you can talk.
I do believe we do have a resident counselor on Domination servers that can be utilized for this situation, Onions.
I do. You mean the Russian one?
The one and only.
T-Dog.
Turtle, please.
Thomas Ertel. Oops, was that a dox? I'm leaving.
No worries. Looks like T-side going towards the A-side, surprisingly enough, on the third round for this rotation. Looks like Def is currently waddling through garage. He's having a look at the cars. So, no.
Is shift to A. Very
Oh, looks like he's
interesting.
nodding. He realizes, oh, the bomb may not be planted in garage this time. We'll have to see how he goes, though. Like, T-side... Oh, he's shift walking all the way back at the garage exit. He does
The third
know...
Slicer
Oh,
jumped
he
on
does
that.
know Slicer is there. He gets the kill.
No reaction there.
Surprisingly enough, does get taken out, though. Xeno gets one.
Tactical, really.
Thrax does get one, though. Looks like the T side. Yeah, it looks like Thrax is just waddling away. Xeno will see him exit, though. Yes, he does. Oh, beautiful pickup from Xeno.
Easy round.
I'm honestly surprised. The boys, I did predict beforehand the boys would win this match, but I'm surprised by such a performance from the Tropical Chopsticks.
Yeah, they've been thrown into a bit of negative light in this match.
It looks as though
Let's see if they
J Money
some-
currently in Twitch chat does not condone the behavior of spam. Interesting. Now, J Money, I'm curious whether he's saying this because his team is currently ahead. The Dream Team is performing
Yeah,
incredibly
nice.
well. Def with a double dig to the detriment of the T's. Incredible. Oh
and
my
Vine blew your
lord.
weight.
Zaki going for the teamwork play of the inwards door open. That's an incredible strategy.
Or with a USB.
Oh my lord. Now, Garda, do you know that strategy, the inward door? Do you know how that works?
Negative.
So guys, I'll give you a bit of a hint when you're playing Counter-Strike from now on. If you do have a player's back turned towards Squeaky Door and another player opens it pressing E, it will open inwards, guys, instead of outwards. This is because the player's back is to the door and the door predicts you are opening it from the other side. Very much incredible. It's a strategy, I'd say, underutilized, to be honest. I'd have to say
Thrax.
that is an incredible feat, I think, for the T side. I think it shows they picked this map. I think it's actually incredible they even considered something of the sorts.
It's their decision that they will push him rather than he pushes them. Slice of God's heaven. Takes his eyes off. Thrax chooses to run.
Looks as though they are possibly. Yeah, Thrax is looking to save this one. Now, it looks like I just got a message from a very competitive watcher at the server. It looks as though Xeno only has 20 hours on Domination servers.
Very rough to save in the current score
It's a
with a
bold
1v2.
bold accusation coming out against Xeno. If I'd like to have, can I have my independent fact checkers, guys, just quickly check. Just quickly check, guys, if you don't mind. So, usually it's Zithic, but he's currently in game. Independent fact checkers, please check out this current accusation against Xeno. Okay, guys, a quick shout out to Coolshot. He sent me a message. Coolshot loves my work. Oh, Coolshot, I can't respond as that would incriminate myself. It looks as though the T side are pushing around the mid side area at the moment. Let's see how is Twitch chat currently popping off. It looks like Bellboz is throwing around the accusation that, strangely enough, pods may indeed be retarded. I'd love to see pods.
Like it will reach a match point very quick.
Yeah,
Thrax
yes.
down, match point
This
reach.
could potentially be the last round of the match. It looks as though we are getting a message from an anonymous user, surprisingly enough. The Domination server's doctor, Mr. T-Dog, has officially diagnosed Garda with a triple stroke cerebral hemorrhage. So guys, can I have you please spamming Twitch chat with a triple stroke cerebral hemorrhage, guys? If you have any grammatical errors, you will be removed from the trusted role. Please continue to use proper grammar whilst typing in Domination servers. Otis, come on,
Jesus,
brother.
dude.
Let me guess, Otis.
Balls.
Otis, if you type this correctly, you can keep your classic rank. So the T-side, T-side taking off casualties at the moment. Pandora looking at the back of his own teammate. We'll have to see. It looks as though CT side is two-man boosting through vent. Interesting enough, Zithic does hear it. Can he get the pick off, though? Zithic has purchased a Dak. I've somehow missed all this action. Oh, no. Zithic was the Dak. If he loses this could be costly. A very good move from Zithic. He's chosen to throw away the Dak to ensure the CT side cannot pick it up. I think it's a very
CT's
good
pulled
move.
through. Very interesting.
Yeah. Can CT somehow win 9 rounds in a row? We'll have to see.
He's got a bad case of match point. What's it called?
Do I
Match point. I can't
do
remember.
believe
I'm
I've
retarded.
been sent confirmation. Xeno only has 20.8 hours. What?
I don't know what Onions
I-
just said. He cut out. God.
I don't know what he said either. He didn't read it.
Garda was trying to say Counter's famous quote and just couldn't fucking process it.
Oh, I don't know what.
Okay, could you tell me the quote?
Match point
Mr.
fatigue.
Oh yeah, that's it.
It's
Thank
something
you very
that
much.
Counter made up.
Yes,
Match point fatigue.
that is what the team seem to have at the
Thanks,
moment.
Garda.
Oh, and it looks as though the T side may possibly be Def. Def's going for the tried and true strategy. The old Def crouch walk a million miles away. Does miss the shots on 1. Does miss the shots on 2. Let's see if he goes through a third miss. He chooses to do a
Throws
failed
nade
grenade.
battle
Does miss the shot on 3.
spraying it.
Does get flashed. Does get pushed.
Vito.
Def, it's all
Gonna go for the
crumbling
knife.
down. Def is. He doesn't see him in the corner. Oh
Yeah,
my
doesn't
lord.
go there.
Oh
that
my
was sad.
lord.
That was sad.
Zeno with the knife to finish it off. Oh my goodness me. What can I say?
Boys carry through.
What can I
16-6.
say? I honestly, I'm in absolute shambles, guys. We'll be moving the team captains in a second. I believe I have permissions to do. I don't have permissions to drag them, so we might have to get Turtle. Mr. T-Dog, can you please drag in Zaki and Def? Thank you.
First of all,
Can we please have the team captains dragged in?
well, I'd like
It does. Oh, okay.
the elephant in the room.
Yep.
Gonna have to diagnose you with schizophrenia.
On what basis?
Def, congratulations, brother. Oh, you lost. Sorry. Oh, Def,
Hang on.
good game, bro. Good game.
Shut up, Kittens.
Def, what can I say?
I'm sorry, Kittens, to interrupt. Xeno's account is VAC banned 60 days ago. He's playing on an alt account against the rules. Goodbye.
What?
I believe we'll have independent evaluators telling that Def absolutely pummeled. What can I say? Did you try? Did you, Def? The main question is, did you try whilst Counter gets the scoreboard up? Oh, you just got it up. Perfect.
I wasn't really in the comp mood today, I guess.